Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio, with all the bobs and angels and all that kind of modded goodness stuff. Still trying to figure out the basics over here. After the last episode, I went and I think I just cleaned up a few things, got things prepped for going forward a little bit faster, just by, just cleaning up a few things, making sure we're eating both lines over here, a couple of line balancers and random stuff like that. Left some breaks out there, and then sort of more or less let the game run while I think I handcrafted some stuff, something like that. The first episode has not gone online yet at the time that I'm recording this, because I want to make sure there's enough of a backlog. So I'm sure some people have been giving some helpful advice so far, but I will not be able to respond to it quite yet. So we are not currently smelting, and the reason is because I want to redo the stone furnacing stuff. Yes, I want to take this loose stone, turn it into stone bricks or something, just to have a drain of stone, because otherwise it's going to backfill over here, and then these things will not actually be doing anything at all. So what I need to do is get this, this here coal over here, I guess over the bobonium. Again, this whole setup is super duper. I mean, there's literally not enough resources. I mean, that's a pretty big patch, and that is too, but the coal and everything, this is all temporary, because just got to get something smelting until we can figure out the rest of this goddamn game. I guess I could have gone one tile further. How do I want to do this, actually? I guess I should probably do this, because we don't really have the full inserter set up for grabbing things here. And then some number of furnaces. I don't think we need, like, an infinite amount to, like, keep up here. I'll put down 6, and then we'll see how that does in the long run. And, you know what? I'm going to use these burner inserters for now, because I ain't got nothing else. So I think first of all, what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to load these bad boys with stone to clear some inventory space out. We're going to have to extract from here as well, but let me get to that later. Okay, so let's go and start these smelting lines. You've got that. You've got this. We need you. Come around. We'll have to use more undergrounds than really I would prefer to in terms of material consumption, but that's a problem for another day. We have enough to get this going, so that's going to be all right. Because if I do this, I can get copper going again. I don't have any. That's full ore. That's not crushed. So Steadorite. No, Steadorite ore. Again, not crushed stuff. So I'll have to go and fix that. But, okay, this is going, although, again, we're going to need some inserters. So I guess I've got to pick up the crushed Steadorite. Steatite. Whatever. This thing. And get you loaded in there just so that I can pick up a little bit more coal so I can get some inserters. Actually, I've got copper, so I can build some inserters so I can get this flowing properly and automatically. I also have to fix my tool belt here. So let's get you and you in there. We're going to get a power line that comes down here and here. There we go. So you will keep doing that. Excellent. So that is pumping down there. You have got stuff, but it's going to back up because... Actually, maybe I shouldn't have dumped a bunch of stone in there. What I'm thinking, actually, is I should probably put a little chest. Because if this starts backing up over here, really bad things start to happen. I guess with the miners, they do happily fill them as much as possible. So it won't backlog it exactly the way I'm concerned. Maybe I'll go ahead and set up a second row over here. Because we really need to make sure that we don't run out of the stone production. Or the stone draining. But yeah, again, we might just want to go and get a chest to grab any overflow or figure something else a little more long term. But let's get started with this. And there, and it's so hard to see if the poles are aligned because their graphics sort of twist in weird ways depending on tings, which is vaguely annoying. Let's... What are we going to do actually with these? I kind of want... I know what I want. I'm going to want a series of chests that grab from both sides, just because the grabbing rate might not be exactly what we're looking for. Let's get some more of the copper, which should be producing regularly now. Here and here. Get... Am I missing wood? I'm missing wood for the circuit boards. Oh, poop. There's not, like, some random logs just lingering around, huh? I guess I'll go way up here and do that. Okay, it doesn't look like we're getting a stone backlog right now, though, so we're doing okay. I thought that forest was a little closer. I think I saw this and thought it was a forest. That's actually exactly what happened. Alright, let's get a decent amount of trees here. I mean, I'm not clearing something that I need to clear in the long run, so that's really far from the ideal, but... let's do that, and let's get some more power poles as well. And then... Oh, there are a bunch of trees over here. I could have just cleared those. But yeah, I saw that. I think I was just glancing. I was like, trees. Or maybe this. I was like, trees. That's it. Actually, yeah, relative to the rock, I was like, oh, those are trees there. No, they're not. So we'll do those, although we clearly don't need quite this much right now. And I can... Ooh, that's crushed stone. I feel pretty confident about filling more of those up. That's going to be okay. We still have the burner inserters, actually. And then... Doing that... Oh, yeah, we still need to drain. Hang on a sec. There we go. Just drain as much stone as possible. We'll probably be putting this into an assembler, because we can get our steel furnaces bootstrapped quite quickly, because we've got the stone. Just get a couple of things making steel, and then turn that into steel furnaces in the long run. That's going to be a-okay. All right, let's do that. I guess we got to get more wood. Sounds dirty. It's so weird to, like, need this for something other than for power poles and maybe some early chests. Like, you tend to, like, get past wood production so fast. And I have to say, I think I enjoy the idea that wood is going to be more important long term. It is a little bit sad that you sort of just, like, get over the wood and that's it, because it only needs two things. Obviously, you would need to pair that with a sustainable set of wood, which is why I keep assuming there's going to be some sort of, like, greenhouse or tree nursery or some damn thing in the game. I don't think I've seen it yet in the tech list, but that's probably, like, that's all it was. It's just, I didn't see it. What the hell is this? Cordite processing. Bullets. Better shotgun shells. Wow, that is some art on this rocket. Wow, that's 10 out of 10 there. I mean, I shouldn't criticize. I'm terrible at art myself, but drain you. Yeah, I don't think you need to drain at double the speed, because what is it? Well, it's technically a half-second run, but we're not actually grabbing enough to need the whole set. Because, yeah, we're literally not grabbing fast enough to be able to produce it 1 per second, so that's okay. We'll get some extra there just to make sure. I guess I've got some more of these crushers now, so I can copy this and this. And we still need to be grabbing 3 from the output on these. That's right. Like that. Yeah, we're doing this layout in the middle here. Like that. And like that. And you'll need that as well. There you go. So now we'll have more stone, but this will still be able to keep up just fine. There is actually no... Wow, you actually smelt the stone insanely fast. Much faster than I imagined. So this is wicked amounts of overkill over here because of the amount of stone it's draining, but that's okay. Idle furnaces literally do nothing. I mean, they took a little bit of material to build. Other than that, who cares? So you're doing this. I've got a fair amount of stone in my inventory. That's okay. I've got all this crushed stone on me as well, which I guess I could just... Ooh, I don't want to dump it in those because I don't want to end up with a backlog. So you know what? I'll just handcraft... I can crush by hand? No, wow, that is so not what I'm looking to do. I did not realize that. Okay, well, let's get rid of some of this ore that's on me so I don't end up doing that again. I think I can only crush this ore by hand. That's interesting. Okay, so if I do that, you'll do that. That's okay. So we'll just burn through our queue here. I mean, these guys are pretty idle. You know what? And then the bottom here and here, because it's okay. I just want to make sure that they weren't full and then not draining, but it turns out that they're okay. All right, so that's going. This is going. Inserter like crazy. We'll get just a scooch more of this going on. And we can start dumping you as well on both sides. Standing in the way. I want a mod that lets me place things under my feet. Is there such a thing? I mean, I guess it might break certain things, but you can, like, as far as I know, you can walk through inserters. There's, like, no collision box on inserters. So, I don't know, man. Again, with these things being in a wonky orientation, it's hard to tell where they're supposed to go sometimes. Very annoying. Okay. And we're at our stone furnaces, although I happen to know I've got a bunch of stone on me, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and build the last 7 here. That's... Okay, it's 8 technically and some more over there, but that's going to be okay. We might convert entirely to steel very, 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 very early here. We'll see how it goes. All right. So, we have copper, and we have iron. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up some sciencing first. Now, what do we actually need for the green? There's like stuff we can't build yet. We need to make Okay. Wow. Microwave. Hold on. So to make a green science, I need to make an Atmos instrument, which takes 10 microcircuits. 10 microcircuits require microwafers. Microwafers require wafer stamps. Wafer stamps need iron plates. Green science is brutal. What the... I gotta say, though, kudos for the way it's arranged. So, this is everything you need to make green science. This is everything you need to make red science. Okay, well, let's figure out the red science thing. Also, we're gonna need more actual science labs, which are presumably also in the science stuff. Yeah, see, that's really well organized. Grab a little bit of stuff. We're gonna make more labs. Now, there's different types of labs as well. Like, I don't know if the green science is used in the electrochemicals lab or not. So I want to not overdo it in terms of labs. This is very confusing. Grab some more shit here. You got lots of... Oh, we're a little low on the copper. Okay, and I ended up with some crushed steadorite at some point. Startite. You go in there. And we got some stone on here. That's probably was just a temporary little glitch. But yeah, long-term filter inserters will need to perform this stuff and prevent problems. But I think we're okay, because everything should be getting grabbed and dumped just fine. I think we did the math that everything was okay. Here, let me stone as much of that stuff up as possible as well. Okay, so we don't need to extend this anymore, so I should be able to fit in, say, some labs over here. Now, if this were vanilla, I would end up doing a bunch of these just for things, but I'm worried that, like, these labs won't carry us through to the end of the game. Let's just start by reserving, like, well, they're not going to carry us through to the end of the game because I'm not leaving it here, but through the end of, like, even green science, because I'm not sure. We might need 2 different types of labs. I have no idea. But we're gonna start off with just something like this. Done and done. And then, I don't know, run the power. I guess you're going to need power lined up over here. You might need that, I don't know. And we'll get that going. All right, that's going to be okay. So we're going to try to get red beakers on this. Now, for this, it's still a 5-second run, so assuming we want 1 per second, we'll build 5 of them. That's going to be fine, which means we need 5 electromagnetic cores per second. We produce, oh my god, we produce one every 1.25 seconds. So to make 5 per second, we need... If we had 6 of them... No! I can't! I can't divide! I can multiply, I can't divide. So, okay, if I built 4 of these... Then... That's 3 per second? No. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, here's the other way. I need 5 production cycles of this per second. Hang on. I can do this. Not in my head. So I just need 5 times 1.25. That's what I need. That's all I need to do. So we need slightly more than 6. Okay. Like, hold on a sec. I got this. Slightly more than 6. So I think I'll build 6. It's going to be okay. So 6 things making electromagnetic cores. And every 5 seconds you produce 8. And we need... Oh, wait, hold on. We need 2 every... So we're going to need 2 every second. If I build 2 of these, then I'm going to get 16 every 5. which means 3 every second, which means it's going to be fine and overkill. So tell you what, I'll build 7 things making the electromagnetic cores. Jesus Christ. Why you gotta be like that, game? I should have been pre-constructing some stuff here, but oh well. And yeah, you're gonna chain to down here. Something like that, and that, and that. Okay. Come on, thingies. I should have queued these up differently so that I'd have one right away. So we're gonna need to grab, well, both these resources, really. I could build them all in a line, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to end up just doing a splitter thing here. Boy, that's slow. You know what I can do, though, is I can drop some of these ore crushers up here. Because I think I had pre-built them between episodes. Boom, 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 boom. And you need a splitter over there, which I only have one. Well, whatever. Let's get it started. And again, I picked up some of this ore, which I don't want on me. And we're going to need to construct some splitters to get this going. And we're going to need more inserters. I'm just clicking one at a time so that we get them a little faster. Okay, so we're going to want 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 over here. I got to leave room for the resources because I think I'll just run them on the outside. And we only do one kind of thingy here. Which I can do with a splitter trick, I guess. Well, it doesn't really matter. Unless I run both resources on the outside. I'm just trying to figure out what's more space efficient. Materially, it makes basically no difference either way. And we do need another splitter, yeah, which is in the queue. Tell you what, we'll run both types of resources on the outside. That's going to be fine. So this is going to be making my cores and whatever. That's 6, 7, and then we need, I'll leave a gap, 1, 2. And I'm going to have them dump onto this. They'll have to do that, so they're operating on both sides. And apparently I need more inserters, or transport belts. And then we're going to have 5 of these producing reds. All right. And then we'll try to end up, I don't know if that's feasible. Again, I don't know exactly how we dump science into here. But as I say, we're going to put the greens on either side, but I don't think that's really going to work. Come on. Paste, 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 paste. Good, thank you. All right, so electromagnetic coils and cores. I mean, it's very realistic. Like, this is how you magnet. Magnets, how do they work? Well, mostly because of electron spin. Okay, we're still waiting for our transport belts. Yeah, you produce slowly enough. Yeah, they all produce slowly enough that we're going to be fine with just one pickup, I think. What about over here? Did you need a ridiculous amount? You need 4 every 5 seconds. So, you know, you're going to be fine with a single yellow. Okay, that's good. Gotta let this queue finish. That'll be the next thing, is automating, like, this production. But let's get the science going anyway, because we're probably going to need to have unlocked a few more things. Let me go and delay you guys, which is one of the reasons we didn't have any belts, because we're using them for the splitters. Okay, so bam. And yeah, at the end of the transport, there's going to be stuff just standing around not being useful, but that's awkward to have ended up with that. I guess, you know what? Let's not leave a space. Because I can just put you there, and you'll power everything and save us a little bit of material. And we can shave that down a little bit. Okay. And then on this side, you're going to do that. More inserters. Like this. Don't mark me. Okay, transport belts, you're good. Man, I want to stop handcrafting. Finally learned my lesson at the end of the last Factorio, like, don't handcraft. Like, seriously, automate the production as quickly as possible. And now I'm, like, starting to feel the pain of not being in that state anymore. Stupid shit. Can I do this? There we go. Save a poll. And the output stuff. If I grab you here, run you down here, and assuming I've done the vague, there should always be excess of this stuff because we've got slightly more. And now there's a big excess just because the outputs aren't clear. Bam. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I've goofed up the math and I've got way more than I need. Sounds like the sort of thing I'd do. I need another pole. Just one more, though. Science! Cancel the inserters for a sec. Do that. Yeah, we'll have to get that automation in a moment. Because there's, like, so much more production steps involved here that it takes a lot longer to build. On the other hand, that's making me realize that's also going to be slightly more annoying to automate. I'm not going to be automating the wooden pole stuff, that's for sure. Only producing one, right? Yeah, one every 1.25 seconds. We got 7. So 7 divided by 1.25 equals a production rate of 5.6, which is just barely more than we need. All right. Now, there's probably like a ratio that uses it, like, you know, more thoroughly and exactly for things, if that matters. A little bit of backlog's not actually an issue. I'm just going to research whatever in whatever order at this point. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to go through all the solar red stuff. Algae processing? What? Like, I don't even know. I don't even know. What is this thing? Metallurgy. Which allows us to smelt many materials later? Blast furnace, chemical furnace, induction furnace, casting machine. You know, I bet you we need this for something in the not too distant future. I mean, we need the electronic stuff too, I suppose. What we're going to do is we're going to pick up material to make more labs. If I can stand in the right place to do it. I need more fucking wood. Excuse me. This wood stuff is blowing my mind, and it's slightly frustrating. I should get like a little bootstrapped steel processing, if nothing else, just to make a slightly better pick so that we can chop down these trees better. Actually, what we're gonna do is check out what's involved in getting some of this nanobot stuff going on. Because, well, I don't know, actually. I assume you can chop down trees with nanobots just like you can with actual bots later on. We'll see. So nanobots are definitely a mod that make your life, like, easier early on because they let you use blueprints and bots early on. Now, the bots in that case are expended instead of infinitely reusable like the regular construction bots and whatever. But, I mean, they're still going to go and make... Okay, forget. Let's just keep going. Let's unlock steel processing, actually. They're still going to make, like, the game go a lot faster and also be a little easier. Mostly through quality of life improvements, but, I mean... The bots will make it easier. I don't know how many I just queued up here. / how many I actually need. Cancel a few of those. Oh, we don't actually have enough reds coming in. Really? Well, different research researches at different speeds. Like here, it's 2.5 seconds per cycle. Okay, yeah, so that was going to burn through insanely fast, probably on just one lab. But some of these do go a little bit longer. You're basically done, so I could have let you finish before. Electrolysis. Sure. All right. So yeah, that'll go as quickly as these things can produce red beakers. But yeah, that is a really fast production cycle on some of this tech. But like the entire feel of the tech rate is different here. All right, on the other side here, let's set up a little bit of production for our other things, which means we'll actually need more assemblers. See, I've got the freaking electronic assembly machines too, and you know what, let me build one so that we'll have it as, and then we'll see what it can produce. We'll see what's allowed in its list. Chemical processing, sure. What are these things? Oh, it's nanobot stuff. Oh, automation too. Hello. Okay, that's going to be important. Hell, just upgrading, like, this stuff to Automation 2 is going to help out a fair bit, because those things do build faster. Okay, so what exactly do we need to make freaking belts these days? Is it the same? I don't think it is. No, it is. Iron plate, gear wheel, you make it in half a second. That's good. Gear wheel, you get one every half second. Oh, it's 1 to 1. Has that always been the case? For the transports? Actually, you get 2 transport belts out of it, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so just make some freaking gears, and that's going to be okay. I guess you're going to need this to go in pairs so that we actually operate at maximum rate. Yeah, so these labs are really not required right now because we clearly don't have the goods. But that might be another thing, like because there's apparently different types of labs, you must not need as many of everything. I'm assuming these things are still going to want some other type of science. So this is an electromagnetism lab. There's probably going to be other types of electromagnetism things. Maybe not the Atmos ones, which I assume go in something else. Because it talks about material and chemical reactions, so I bet it goes into the other lab. We'll see. What is this thing? Warehouse. Huh? Logistics. What is a warehouse? Only one way to find out. Gear me up, baby. And again, I was right-clicking, so I was doing these in groups of 5, so we have to wait a little bit longer. But there we go. Boom, done. And you are making, for me, transport belts, and you are going to dump them, I guess, into a chest right here. Which means we've got more power to come down, but that's okay. We'll put you over there because it'll extend things to maybe something else. Oh! Yeah, you still need to grab 2 per second, so we still need to double up on this. Get in there. And I don't think I want to set a limit on this, because that's not that much, and we're going to need a lot of yellow, so that's going to be okay. All right, what do we need to make inserters? Basic circuit boards. All right. For which we need wood. Okay. Well, whoops. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so let's figure out the basic circuit boards then, which are... Oh, under electronics. Which needs wooden boards and copper cables. Wooden boards, basic circuit boards, copper cables. Annoyingly, copper cables are not in the electronics category. Wait, where the fuck are they? Oh, right over here. Metallurgy casting. And you are making wooden boards, and then you are making basic circuit boards. You make 1 per second. You need 3 copper cable per second. So you're going to need a trio of those. And you need to grab... So we need like a box with some wood in it. Now, they have like weird percentages for some of these things. Like 1 wood per... You get 2 wooden boards per piece of wood. I mean, I guess that's something. And you need to load 1 per second. So you're going to be fine. Oops. Like that. But yeah, you're going to need a trio of those. You're presumably just inputting copper plates, so that's going to be okay. And you need... You don't need anything off this. Which actually means I could have arranged this slightly differently. Whatever, this is fine. It's going to be okay. All right, so we've got more science. Water bore. All right. Like some sort of drill for water? I don't know. Okay, so we'll get some basic circuits on there, because I'm sure we're going to need that for multiple things. So I'm still trying to work on inserters, right? So now what I need is you... Oops, I need another set of factories, which means I need more wood, because I dropped off all my wood over here because I needed to make circuit boards. Speaking of, why aren't you making circuit boards? Oh, hold on. You don't need logs, you need wood. What are you? Electrolyzer. I don't know what you do! I mean, an electrolyzer, is that the thing where you put water through it and it turns into hydrogen and oxygen? Like it splits water? I don't remember. Okay, so you actually need wood, which is then going to load in I know, I'm sure that's really annoying you guys, and I apologize, but it's like the only way I can express my frustration at having to wait at shit to get constructed. Bump, bump, bump. Wood goes into here. You can actually generate, like, this is like awkward, but and you generate 2 wood per. Also, that's the wrong way around. Nope. What are you doing? Rotate, grab, and then grab another one. Yeah, there we go. So now we've got full throughput on everything. Ish. Except over here. Because we're actually producing more of these boards than we actually need. So we don't even need to feed the inputs as much. But that's okay. As long as the assembling machine here is operating as quickly as it possibly can, that's okay. We could double up on this, but we're not looking to like optimize ratios here. We're just trying to like get some initial production. So you are going to be making, I'll get you to make the gears actually, because of reasons. And then over here, not there, there. You are going to make, you are not going to make, you need this. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is going on? What do I need to make a freaking assembling machine too? I need basic electronic boards. Oh, which are here. For which I need basic electronic components, which are here. Which require tin copper wires. And carbon. What am I doing? I'm betting we need to make solder to tinned copper wire. We need copper cable and a tin plate. How do we get tin? It must come out of another ore. It must be part of its smelting operation, first of all. Hang on. You used to be able to see them. You should be able to see all the plates somewhere. What is that? Steel ball bearing. Oh my God. I'm sure I keep missing it. Oh, metallurgy casting. Derp derp. Iron, lead, silver, tin. So we can either... Okay, so if we smelt crushed bobonium, we get tin. Or we can extract tin ore by doing some other crushing. Okay. Alright, so we've got bobonium. Okay, well, I need to clearly farm a bunch of wood. So that I can keep building all sorts of various electronic shit. So we'll get a mine that feeds directly into... Here, I'm just going to steal this one. Guess I could have left some of that there. Mine. Bobonium. I probably don't need very much. I don't know. You're going to feed directly into this. Your job is bobonium crushing. Yeah, it's interesting. You could, in a sense, put all your raw ore products on like one belt and then just sort of sort by the subjective crushing over here. So we've got bobonium. So if we feed that into... Oh, we have chemical furnaces and metal mixing furnace? I need some stone, which is all being used. I thought I wouldn't need this many furnaces, but apparently I need a little bit more. Okay, one stone furnace here. Because normally I would set up like some amount of furnace thing, but I'm trying to like, no, it's going to be cool. I'm going to go straight to steel furnaces. Uh-huh. And then bone myself. Yeah, that's the way it's going to go. Alright, so you are making tin, presumably. We shall see. Very slowly. Holy crap. Takes a million years. But we have a tin plate. Just for the sake of my own sanity right now, what I'm going to do is right from here, not there, but there, and just one stack. I'm going to keep one stack of stone around, just for whatever. Okay, so what am I trying to build? I'm trying to build this. Now, hopefully I can handcraft everything once I actually have enough tin. I don't know. I need... Oh, right. I need fucking carbon. There's a thing. Was it Control E? This is a mod, I think. Carbon. And recipe 4. Is this the only way to make it? Wait. Coke, carbon dioxide makes carbon... No, there's got to be another way to get carbon. Made in liquefiers. Coal processing. Wait. No, that can't possibly be right. Yeah, coal processing is... Oh shit, it is a 1-star thing. Or 1-dot thing. Oh my god. Okay, let's research basic chemistry. Oh my god. You guys. I mean, we've got coal, I guess. We can break down coal into coke, and then coke into carbon? I mean, at this point, I'm not feeling so bad about not having set up automation yet, because apparently it wasn't an option. Coal processing. This is how you make carbon. You get 3 crushed coal. So you crush coal, and then... Okay, so you don't even get to do it right away. You take coal, then turn it into crushed coal, then turn it into coke, then turn it into carbon. Not that I know how to make carbon dioxide yet. Maybe that's one of the electrolysis steps. I'm gonna go insane. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.